I'm Amy, this is Living in Chrysalis, and today I'm going to do a look with my ColourPop Mar palette. This is the first time I'm playing with this, so let's get to it. Welcome or welcome back. I believe I'd mentioned in previous videos that I've pretty much gotten to the point where I'm collecting these plastic 9-pan ColourPop palettes. They're so cute. Right now, the only one I don't have is the latest release, the Proceed with Caution. I'm waiting for a free shipping day. So if it's a free shipping day and you happen to be watching this video, please comment so I will know about it and be able to pick it up. Um, or else it'll have to wait until they release another one of these 9-pans that I want and I can do a full $30 order. Now, of course, if you haven't already, please subscribe, like, share, all that stuff. Or if you hate me, you can throw a thumbs down on there and give me some more engagement anyway. Okay, well, let's get into the look, shall we? So I didn't have any eyeshadow to match this top. It's not really a top, it's supposedly a dress. I think of it more as a long tunic. But here, let me see if I can prop myself up. I wear a little 3/4 sweater over it because it's very short sleeve and it's not quite that warm yet. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get into the palette. I'm going to go ahead and start with this shade Sorbet. Yeah, I don't think I want to do an all over with that. So I'll use this more toothbrushy style. Oh, this is a little warmer than I normally go for, but my looks out of the Milani, my look out of the Milani video, where I also went for colors I don't normally, got some really good feedback, both in real life and in the video, on the comment section. So I'm going to be experimenting a little more with warmer shades. However, one thing I definitely noticed with my Mally Muted Muse video was that sort of pumpkin-y burnt orange color. Nah. I think I'm going to wind up depotting the palette because there are a couple things in that I really like, but I'm not going to be keeping that shade. I'll either pass it along to somebody else or just chuck it. I'll probably give it to my friend Becca. She's a redhead. It'll look nice on her. All right. Ugh, I hate blowing stuff away, but I don't want my palette to be a giant mess either. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and go into another area. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? There it is. Ugh. It's still messy from my look yesterday. That's my not yesterday seeing a video, obviously, but yesterday is when I did my Pokemon look. So it was all yellow, and I still have a bunch of yellow left in this brush. Okay, that should be good because I want to go into El Rey and do this sort of inner area here. Oh my, oh, that is pretty. Look at that. I'll just kind of blend those two together. I have not done concealer yet because I wanted to make sure there wasn't going to be a bunch of fallout. So if I do concealer and I accidentally cover some of this eyeshadow up, I'll just touch it up off camera before I come back after having done the things. Okay, all right, there we go. Now, I'd actually thought El Rey was going to be too dark for my arch, but I don't think it will be, so let's give that a go. As I always say, my real estate is quite limited. So between the low brows and the hooded eyes, so I use this eyebrow brush as a way to insert a pale color in there without taking up too much space. So I can get the effect of an arch color, but still give the illusion that my brows are a bit higher. All right, let me just hit this all real quick with a blending brush before I go into my lid shade. I'm going to go ahead and use grid lock. See, look, I'm not flipping you off this time. Signs of improvement, I hope. Maybe I'll use a brush to hit those. Yeah, I think I'm going to use a brush on that after all. Where'd it go? Here we go. Oh yeah, I laid some down, but I want to get it more in the corners. Be more like a full lid shade. There we go. Of course, some of that will be covered up by eyeliner, but we will get the idea. Oh, right. Well, let me start laying some down with the finger, and then a finger, not the finger. Then I'll do the same thing on the other side. And there we go. Oh, actually that will give me a chance to try a new product I just picked up from TJ Maxx. I grabbed the makeup remover pen. Let's see how that does, shall we? Okay. TJ Maxx, I'll have to keep the box nice. I won't be able to return it. But for $2, I'll take the risk. Okay. So let's see how, dang. Oh, there we go. There's some liquid. It's feeling kind of dry there. Okay, how's that look? Yeah, it looks like that blue's gone. All right, and so I've got to wipe it off when I'm done. I think either Maybelline or Revlon had something like this years ago. I don't know if it still exists or not. If you know, let me know. Or because I found it in TJ Maxx, is this something that e.l.f. is discontinuing? No, for either way, I have it to play with now, and that will be fun. Okay, how am I doing there? Not really going for a cut crease, because it'd be way up here. It'll just be a little almost surprise when I look down. Between the hooding and the eyeliner, you'll see. Oh, it needs a little more there. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with this top-down shade to deepen out the outer corner. Kind of make this a little bit more cohesive. I hope. Oh, there we go. I want to kind of point that out. How are we doing there? Kind of on that a bit. Okay. All right, let's try the other side. And I generally try to stay within my eyebrow line. For one thing, it helps with the winged eyeliner. And for another thing, I'm trying to give my eyes more of a lift between the hooding and the aging. they're kind of starting to go down a little bit, and I'm fighting that tooth and nail. Now, short of actually doing anything about it like surgery, but my insurance is not going to pay for that yet. Apparently, I'd have to be like down like that, where it's visibly, where it's quite interfering with my vision before insurance would pay for it. So for right now, it's all just tricks. Make me seem better looking than I really am. I started doing my concealer, and then I figured, well, maybe I should kind of show you guys what I'm up to. I'm just using this homemade mash I made to pan it. Use it up. So once I am done, see, I'm very careful on the outer edge to give it a decent lift there. And I like to go pretty close under my eyelash line. I don't use mascara on my lower lashes. For one thing, especially because I'm oily, it tends to smudge. And for another, it pulls my eye down. Especially because they're uneven, so this one tends to go down more, if you can see. So I try to keep it up and tight. Then once I'm done, I use a dry beauty blender to just kind of press it in. Now, I know a lot of people will apply things with a wet damp beauty blender or similar sponge. That's not what I do. I actually got the tip from one of the Sephora girls some time back, and it works for me. I don't really want a sponge absorbing a lot of product. When I put on foundation, I either put it straight on the brush or I put it on a silicone sponge and use that to spread and kind of start rubbing it in, and then I use a brush to buff it the rest of the way in. I think it saves product and it gives me a good foundation look. Okay, so there we go. See me kind of helping my wing there. My wing needs all the help I can get today. That's pretty much the case for most of the time. I go up on under there. I usually do the concealer before the eyeshadow. I want to do foundation, concealer. What I pretty much do is make my face ready to leave the house without doing my eyeshadow. And then if I have time, I do the eyeshadow. But I'm working on changing that habit. So, you know, oops. Ooh, that's more concealer than I wanted there. Okay. Now we'll hit it with a sponge. I'm still looking for the perfect concealer. I do color correct sometimes, but I forgot, and oh well. But okay. Now, one thing I'm very eager to try is the Peach Blur setting powder. I just picked this up. No, not during the VIB sale. I picked it up at TJ Maxx because, of course, I did. Oh, that does smell nice. All right, well, hopefully I'll see whether or not I get a nice blurring effect. Oh, what do you think? Can you tell anything? That's so cute too. I'm just going to be using a roller lash that I'm trying to pan here. Mini. Now, usually I don't subject you guys to me doing mascara, but I'm feeling cruel today. So I thought the funny faces might give you a giggle. We always make such funny faces putting makeup on, especially lipstick and eye stuff. All right, I didn't curl my lashes, and I don't bloody feel like it. I don't curl my lashes all that often. Okay, I think this is the final look. Here we go. But you see what I mean about the lid shade being mostly hidden, and then if I look down or blink, it's like a little surprise, little gift. Thank you so much for watching and supporting my channel, and if you haven't done it already, please subscribe. Thank you.